throw up a live stream and y'all can just watch my husband move it with his John Deere tractor. He's glad to finally be getting some good use out of it. So he's going to be coming around the bend real fast any minute now. I'm going to turn it around on the flowers. I thought my roses had perished because we had mites last year. These roses have been here since before I bought the house. The woman that lived here before planted them. They're very beautiful. Okay, here he comes. Okay, so I don't know if anyone who's watching now saw, but last week I had a live stream of the tree company cutting down these two trees. We had a really big dead pine tree and a really huge old dead oak tree. And the company brought 3 wood chipping trucks, and I just thought they were going to clear the branches and leave the stumps, you know, so there wouldn't be too big of a mess. They left everything. And he said he was going to come back, but he didn't. So we are just taking matters into our own hands. He keeps saying he'll tell me when he'll be back, but I don't think he's coming. Anyway, I'm going to turn it around so you can see what it looks like on the ground. Actually had one squirrel that may have had a nest in there, but I do believe she found another tree because she was fine. Anxiety comes from a bunch of sharp E markers and birds jumping you. Okay. Hi, bird captain. Araldo Estuardo Hernandez Lopez. Hi. Thanks for joining. Y'all let me know if you see a snake. I did have a coral snake, but it didn't come out of this area. It came from a different area in the back. A coral snake. Texas has 4 venomous, poisonous snakes. The rattlesnake, of course, copperhead, water moccasin, cottonmouth, and the coral snake. So if you see a snake that is red, yellow, and black, and the red and yellow touch, then you know that's a coral snake. And it's probably the most potent of all. I'm going to move over here out of my husband's way because he's not wasting any time. Get a better perspective. Big. This is the biggest one. That may not stay. Might not. If that fell, I don't think it's going to crack the driveway, but it could. Here we go. Full speed ahead. Yeah, don't go near, right? It looks like I was kind of close, but I was pretty far away. N2S IND, thanks for the warning. I appreciate it. And thanks for joining also. So we still have quite a few big pieces left. Oh, look, the rain. We've had rain. We're going to get a lot more rain. That's why we're trying to get this out of the way quickly so it doesn't kill all the grass. But the rain brought out this pretty moss. I might just keep this off to the side because that came from an oak tree. See, this tree unfortunately had a casualty when the pine fell. It lost a big branch. I don't know if it was dead, but it does have this pretty moss and fern growing on it. Isn't that pretty? And they cut that before they left. They cut it up for us. They just told us that they were going to remove the debris, and then it... Oh, we're clearing. Hi, N2S IND. We are clearing debris. All of this came from this really big tall pine tree. One of my last live streams is actually this tree getting cut down. It's pretty cool. Like about halfway through, it falls. Timber. So, yeah, that's really big. You can see how big it is. See? And this whole section was dead. Most of the tree was dead. It got struck by lightning, and then it got beetles. That sap coming out right there is from the beetles. We do have other pine trees. Oh, and look, my mimosa. I hope this one comes back. My mimosa got hurt. So that's a baby mimosa tree that is sprouting from a seed that came from this mimosa tree here. They're great climbing trees. You can just grab on, your young kid. I used to climb these all the time. Mimosas. It has a dead branch we need to get rid of. But you know, the mimosas grow the most fragrant, wonderful little pink puffs. I love them. Yeah, so there's the stump. Okay, N2SIND, do you know the number of layers you can see in the cut part are the years old the tree was? Yes, I was about to try to count, but I'd probably get in the middle of counting and then the tractor would come back. So I will count, because this is one of the sections that's really rotten right here. Take a screenshot and you can count. Okay, here comes tractor. I'm backing up. I promise you, I am at least 40, 50 feet away. Yeah. I am 50 feet away. I just have it zoomed in. Hi, O Martin 6300. Thanks for joining. There goes the stump we were just looking at. Log. Big log. I'm going to zoom in more and wave. Hi. If you have a kid that likes tractors, this is pretty fun to watch. Our kid, when he was little, 3, 4, 5, 6, he used to love to watch tractor videos on YouTube. Bye. Bye, rotten tree. We're taking it back to the back of the property where we have a big burn pile, and it's going to be raining, so we will burn it as soon as we don't have a burn ban or anything. We'll just get the area completely safe and then burn it. Apparently, oh, Martin 6300, hi, you're fan number 2. Thanks for joining. Aroldo Estuardo Hernandez Lopez, you were number 1. I'm not sure what small bag means. Maybe a small tractor, small tree, but it's not small, it's big. But all of these other pines around, you know, we don't want them getting the beetles. And it was dead. It was going to fall. Eventually, it had one, this green right here, that was like one big branch that was alive, and that was all. Yep. So, we were looking at the cool oak branch that accidentally got knocked down because when it rains, this fern just pops out. You have any nature lovers? I know we like heavy equipment, but look at that. So pretty. I'm gonna put this somewhere special in the garden. So it'll stay alive, I think, and then every time it rains, we'll have instant ferns. Look at that. It's pretty cool. We're not gonna burn that in the fireplace. Now the oak, we weren't going to burn the pine because it's too smoky and it makes a mess. But over there, zoom in, we do have a fireplace. So the oak tree over there, oak tree that we had to cut because it was dead, it will be made into firewood. So we will use it. It's just that this pine, especially with all the beetles in it, you can't use it. Maybe put it in a bonfire, you know, but that's about it. Here he comes. Okay, let me get out of his way. It's my husband on the tractor. Need In Texas, the enclosed cab on the John Deere is very popular because it's so hot in the summertime. Any work that you have to do, you gotta have air conditioner. Plus we've got wasps, all kinds of snakes, wasps, hornets, murder hornets, killer bees, scorpions, spiders. Anyway, no. It's mainly so he can have the air conditioner. He's from up north and he always complains about the heat, the humidity here in Texas. And he just said, I'm splurging. I'm going to get the tractor with the enclosed cab with the air conditioner. And I'd say, he's supposed to teach me how to use it, but I would only be doing small tasks like maybe tilling for some vegetable garden or mowing. It has a mower attachment. Easy stuff for me. Here we go, getting it turned around. Hopefully all the hydraulic hoses are still intact. I've never seen someone be more hard on their tractors than my husband. He says, I can fix it. Here we go. Oh, it's the biggest. We might have one more big stump in there. We're gonna have to plant some grass seed over here when we're done with this. Okay, let's go. I see some comments that had to be retracted, unfortunately. But how's the signal? Can anyone give me a indication on how the signal is? Because I decided to keep it on Wi-Fi instead of taking it off and putting it on cellular with AT&T. Thanks for joining. Hi. Okay, so I'm going to show the garden. We have some roses over here that are actually called Cinco de Mayo. Well, I have a couple. It rained yesterday, so this rose is called Cinco de Mayo, and we've got some fresh. Oh, he's already back. Okay, here comes the tractor. Backwards. Oh, the sky is turning blue. Yay. We woke up, it was so gray, cold. Now the sun's coming out. Uh-oh. What happened? Make an adjustment. Sun coming in through the clouds. Gotta make sure it's tight for this last stump. Like magic, he comes out of the forest with a giant log. That's the one where they made the wedge. If you make a comment and say hi, we get top fans. Leave a like. This is what we're moving. We still have quite a bit. Maybe hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4 big ones, and then all this debris. Whoop, tripping. That tree in there that's dead. There's another dead one, but we'll take care of that ourselves. That is a hickory tree. Hickory, but oak, pine, mimosa. These are yopon. And our llamas love to eat the yopon. You can always tell the llamas have been there because there's a line where their necks can reach, where they've eaten all the leaves. How's the signal? Can someone comment and tell me how my signal is doing? Leave a like if the signal's okay. I need to know for future live streams. how's everyone Saturday? I mean Sunday. It's Sunday already. How's the signal? I have 8 viewers right now, 3 likes, and I guess that means the signal's okay. And yeah, so I just wanted to share what we're doing. It's kind of exciting. Something to do on a Sunday afternoon. I don't have any comments to answer, any questions. I have a lot of Elon Musk fans as my followers, and just wanted to say that I think Tesla is about to roll out. They just rolled out robotaxi in Houston and Dallas. They've already got Austin, so that happened like overnight. That's amazing. It's going to be awesome. Changing our future forever. Getting rides everywhere is going to be so much safer now. You don't have to rely on Uber and Lyft drivers. The cars themselves will be so safe, like 100 times safer than a human driver. And it's going to be amazing, amazing looking. Those beautiful gold robotaxis everywhere. Soon, everyone will have an opportunity to get a Tesla robotaxi. It's like $1 a mile. I don't know. I can't remember. It's really cheap too. It's cheaper than Uber. No comments on that. I don't know if some of my Elon Musk and Tesla fans are watching, but it's pretty exciting. And then soon also Starship, hopefully we'll get to go down there and I can do a live stream. I need to sign up for my unlimited plan on the Starlink when we go down to Isla Blanca Park in our RV to watch the next Starship launch. If you've never watched it, make sure you watch it on YouTube, and if you can, go down to Starbase and watch it live. It's so awesome. Looky there. Good job, hubby. Okay. Maximize force. Maximum capacity. I do need to check on the AT&T cable because it looks like we have a divot in our yard right where AT&T just buried the new line. Right there. It may have missed it. Hold on. Some spray paint. There it is. Okay, so here's the new line. Okay, so the line is right there. It looks like that divot missed it. Yay! If you want to watch the live stream where the tree falls, it's one of my last live streams. It was this past week. Oh, he's going to try to get one more. Okay. Showing off for the camera. He did it. Yay. He does have kind of a low tire that he had to put some flat fix or air or something before he could get started. At least he has a solid driveway. Okay, he's going to have to drive that one all the way back to the burn pile. And I'm going to show y'all the magnolias. Hi, thanks for joining. Let's see, I've got 12 people now. If the signal's okay, can you just leave a like or let me know in the comments? I'm gonna walk over here to the magnolia tree, show y'all all the blooms. It smells so good. Had a cold though, so I can't really smell. But I smelled them before I got the cold. Maybe it's allergies. Who knows? Okay, I'm turning around. Ain't pretty? Wish you could smell them. I don't know which one smells better, the magnolias or the roses. The same lady who planted the pretty pink roses planted these magnolia trees. These magnolia trees are 30 years old. And those blossoms probably have bees Yeah, there went a bee. We really do love nature. We didn't just chop down trees for no reason. They were dead. That one's about to bloom. Magnolia. The yard at this home is really like a park. It's so beautiful. It's worth taking care of, even if there's a lot of work. Oh! We tried. Oh, he's still gonna try. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. No. Oh. Just don't dig up the AT&T cable. He's looking at it like, I'm gonna get that stump. Okay, so here's the AT&T cable. That's their paint. They actually buried it a little bit off. You can see the line right here. And it goes around, and they actually buried it under the driveway and out to the road. And it's not too, yay, he got it! Woo! It's barely on there. If it falls, he's gonna have to hit the brakes pretty fast. Maybe, yes. that was pretty good. He's showing off. I think he knows I'm doing a live stream. What do y'all think? I don't have any more. It seems like the comments just stop coming in. Okay, well, I've got likes, so at least I know people have probably a good signal and you like what you see. So I'm just trying to share something interesting. TV gets boring. I usually wind up on YouTube. Magnolia, beautiful, beautiful, big. This one does have some, I don't know if that's woodpeckers. I don't know what that is. I probably should research. Like, what does this? Some sort of bug. It's a big old tree though. Not as big as some of them. So I was showing the Cinco de Mayo rose. That's what this is called. And we have Cinco de Mayo coming up. Isn't that beautiful? At times, see this one? It just, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on one stem. Maybe that's why they call it Cinco de Mayo. Who knows? And this is the Texas cloud sage. This is a plant from, I think, that purple grass. I'm not sure what it's called, but I think it originates in Polynesia, Hawaii, Polynesian Islands. And here's another. So this one is taking a little bit longer to come back, but got a lot of blooms coming. Yay, I'm so glad. The mites almost killed it and the other one. We've got bees coming out because the sun came out. Bees. I think there's a bee in there. Yep. They love the sage. The tractor will be back in a minute. If you're tuning in to watch the John Deere, it'll be back in a minute. We do little commercial breaks with the garden. Here's the magnolias. They're really tall. It starts blooming more profusely at the top. If you've never smelled a magnolia blossom, you need to go smell a magnolia blossom. Take a road trip down south and smell one. That's my tip of the day. I think they smell better than these roses. But these roses smell like perfume. Okay, here comes tractor. Thanks for joining. Here comes tractor. Oh, he's going to get rid of the old oaks. Those have been there for a couple years. I need to get my son's soccer goals off the top. Those are rotten. All they do is attract snakes. I'm gonna go look at these stumps. Okay, so let's see. I need to get the soccer goals off. Oh, okay, so this tree here has got a lot of poison oak, and I'm highly allergic. I'm going to zoom in so everyone can see what poison oak looks like. Leaves of 3, let it be. You see how each branch has 3 leaves? That is poison oak. Here's a big leaf. Leaves of 3, let it be. Do not touch. It looks a lot like many other vines, but that's the real deal. And it's growing up the tree. Leaves of 3, let it be. And you know, I would love to pick these berries when they ripen, but I'm not going anywhere near that. I'm zoomed in right now. We've got red and green dewberries, and there's a couple black ones, but it's completely surrounded by a moat of poison ivy. Poison ivy. I mean, poison oak. Could be ivy. Either way, I'm allergic to all of it. But do you see? Oh, look at that plump, juicy black berry. Guarded by poison oak. Okay. Hopefully I don't come down with a case of poison oak after making this video. And we've got ants. I'm not even looking for snakes, but snakes live around here. That was a grasshopper. Okay. Well, maybe he can just haul that off too. It's connected with some poison oak. Never mind. But had a little plant lesson for the day. Here's another angle of it. Zooming in. If you can see that, that's what poison oak looks like, everybody. Give me a like if you're allergic to poison oak and you've ever had a really bad case of it. We used to play in areas like this, and I would get this all the time because I didn't really know what to look for. The stuff I always thought was poison oak was actually harmless, called pepper vine, which is right here. Okay. I think. I'm not sure. Never mind. I'm not. Don't get me lying, but that one with the three leaves on each branch, that's poison oak, baby. Don't want that. Almost anyone can be allergic. So, on the other side of the fence, we have this amazing, I can't remember what it's called. Help me out. Hummingbirds love it. Can't remember what it's called. And this one, that vine, that is passion flower. And it makes the most amazing looking flowers that match their name. They're purple, lavender. They look like alien life forms. And there's a type of butterfly called the Gulf fritillary that hosts, here's one that's a little bit darker green. The Gulf fritillary caterpillar and butterfly host on this plant and flower all summer long. And then they're orange and really pretty. They kind of look like monarchs, but they're not monarchs. And so I keep those. There's one, here comes Tractor. There's 2 vines growing up this tree. So that's the passion flower vine. It looks more like a grape leaf, I guess. Has these pretty little tendrils And it's going to go all the way up the tree. We'll have lots of butterflies this fall. It's already going, it grows like 2 feet a day. It's going to go up the tree and it's going to bloom these beautiful purple, amazing looking flowers. This is what are they called? The grapes. I can't remember. The wild grapes, starts with an M, muscadine. Muscadine grapes are sprouting out. Look at that. Can you see all the little leaves? Muscadine, you can make, here's the little grapes. Look at the little grapes. Hold on, let me find them again. Grapes. Focus, focus. The wind is blowing. Muscadine grapes. Teeny tiny muscadine grapes. Has anybody ever eaten them? So this little cluster, it's growing up there. This little area, we've got the passion flower, the muscadines, we've got the coral honeysuckle that the hummingbirds and the butterflies and the bees love. The coral honeysuckle. Isn't that just gorgeous? Coral honeysuckle. A little bit of pepper vine. But on this area, I do not see any poisonous. I need to get my app out, but here's the honeysuckle. Let's go to the back. We have another tree that's dropping branches. See that? That tree's not in great shape. Ooh, a snake skin. No, never mind. It's a pine tree branch. The scales or the bark on a pine tree branch sometimes looks just like the scales on a snake. So last year I had a lot of the berries over here, but I don't see that many today. There's another passion flower vine growing up this dead weed, connecting itself. I could probably transplant that one. Here's the berries. This dewberry vine has made it all the way up to eye level. I know the title of the live stream says tractor, and we're just looking at flowers right now because the tractor's in the back and I'm not walking back there. I'm wearing flip-flops right now. This was a spur of the moment live stream. I just wanted to follow up. Oh, hi, I've got some comments. Good morning from Minnesota. Sure is a lot greener in your neighborhood. Paul Omen, 1665. Yeah, it is green. It's beautiful. We had a little snow again this morning. Really? Wow. Well, I have a trail cam on Wi-Fi set up in Colorado at our rental, and I get to see moose and snow. I have some of those videos on my channel. Look at that. So pretty. So this is the one that I used to think was poison ivy, but it's not. That's, I believe it's called pepper vine. Possibly because it comes out red on the tips. I'm not sure why it gets that name. But it's pretty. This is all wild. Wild. We didn't plant any of this. And the sky is blue today too. What else I can show you? Sounds like he's back there working with the tractor. I'm sure he'll come back for the rest of these oak stumps. So there's the little cluster of trees I was just showing y'all. You can't see from back here all the different flowers, and there's going to be grapes. Oh, okay, I hear him. Here comes Tractor. Here comes Tractor. What's he doing? What's Tractor? Oh, he's gonna park. He's done. Okay, well, thanks for joining. Have a great Sunday. Bye.